Hey guys, I'm going to do my spoiler video for Man of Steel. I know always are late. Next time I do my top 10 best and worst of the year so far. I've seen 24 movies. That's kind of poor, but doing the best I can. And I was going to see The Heat today, or White House Down, or World War Z, but I didn't get to see any of them. So I might see something tomorrow morning or Sunday. I might see Monster University Sunday. So anyways, first we're going to talk about the criticism on it. It got 56% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is so sad. For my second favorite film I've viewed so far, it's so sad. Probably not getting any Oscars because of this. Of course, Mirror got an Oscar. Look how bad that got. That kind of found Mirror kind of underrated. But anyways, Spider-Man 3 got a bigger rating. It got a 63 against 54. I'm so pissed off. I did not like Spider-Man 3, as you could probably tell right now. Iron Man 2 got a 73. I don't mind. I found the movie kind of underrated, but it still wasn't as good as Man of Steel. Man of Steel was awesome, with some complaints. First, I'm gonna talk about these complaints now. Now you know how pissed off I am about that. So now I'm gonna talk about these complaints. Too much action. I found it very well balanced. I found the nice social stuff and, well, I would say drama and the action balanced pretty well. I liked it. So I don't get it. So man, it's still a spoiler talk, as I was saying. Alright, so here's what I want to talk about now. That's just one complaint I was gonna say. Also being too long. I didn't find it too long. I mean, it's 2.5 hours, yes, but I found it to be very fast paced. Anyways, that was an awkward moment of silence. Well, of course, it depends on how you perceive the movie. If you perceive it to be like a boring, bland, too slow, too much action type movie, then you're gonna not have a good time at all. But if you perceive it that way, I respect your opinion. But if you do perceive it the way I did, with it being a fun blockbuster, biggest movie of the year, don't go too much. Just turn your brain off in some scenes because you don't want to nitpick too much. I nitpick a little just to get to an A-, but that's a very positive rating. Anything under B- is a non-positive rating. It's a negative rating. So I perceived it as a fun blockbuster. So just I did nitpick. I did look around for all these problems, but I didn't go too much. There was a couple details that I could have added in on my review, but I didn't because I just turned off my brain in those scenes. But yeah. And anyways, the Jonathan Kent that scene. Well, that's the worst scene in the movie. If you want to pick a worst scene, that's the worst scene. He's so dumb. He went back for a dog, and then he convinced Clark Kent to stay there because he didn't want him to expose his powers. The world wasn't ready for him to. That was a stupid scene. Gosh, I'm surprised I didn't nitpick that out. Oh, if I nitpicked it, it'd probably be the same rating pretty much. But gosh, that was so stupid. Why couldn't he die out of a simple heart attack like he did in the original movie? Or movies, I don't remember much about them. I'm gonna go back and watch them. But still, that's just stupid. But it's the Man of Steel. And by the way, he has to have that suit. I mean, let's start from the beginning here. setting them up as like well, Krypton blew up, and I said this in my review on like that Krypton blew up. They send up General Zod and his gang to the Phantom Zone, and then they break out after Krypton explodes. We could still make it to Earth to destroy Kal-El. I was fine with that, but jeez, I just got. And then you could see Clark Kent. So I'm gonna kind of. You see him as an adult, and then it kind of flashbacks to his childhood. I like what they did with that. Fun. I like the way they did that, because it was something original. I think it was original. Yeah, I don't remember anything else like it. So it was a very original concept for them to add to a superhero movie. So that was fun. Anyways, so his father is shown later on in the movie that guides him through this stuff while Lois Lane's just discovering him. And here's the big twist I want to talk about in my review yesterday. The big twist of Lois Lane knowing it's him. I don't think she did in the originals. That's the big twist I wanted to talk about. At the very end, this is literally the last words in the movie. You have not seen the movie somehow. Christopher, I'm talking to you. Anyways. If you have not seen the movie yet, here's, why are you watching my spoiler-filled video if you haven't seen the movie? Oh, I don't care about spoilers. Anyways. So, here's what I was gonna say. Last words. Welcome to the planet, Mr. Kent, or something like that. It's good to be here, or something like that. And then it just ends, and then a nice song plays in the trailers. Well, I haven't seen the trailers yet. I gotta go watch the trailers now. I haven't seen the trailers yet. So, you know I haven't. If you saw my review, you know I know nothing about this movie except the cast and it being a superhero movie. So, here's what I found awesome about that. Oh, wait, no, he's a very, he's the Man of Steel, so he just really did hurt that much. And, so there's one scene where, this guy in a bar, he looks in a bar, and this guy in there, he puts his hand on, his girlfriend's buttocks, as I'll call it, and he's like, just leave her alone, man. That's the nicest way you could say it. And he's just like, you idiot. He didn't say that, but I mean it. For everything, that's what it was basically like. I thought it funny, you idiot. That's not what I said. But he pours beer all over him, and then throws a can at him, and then he freaking slams, well, here's just, in the next scene, has this ginormous, what do you call it? What? Yeah! Right. So this big ATV, you know what I mean, a big truck, semi-truck. I think that's what it's called. Do a telephone pole with like pieces of telephone pole are all through it. And he's like, what the bananas? Who did that? And then it runs on to like Alaska or something. I don't know. Canada, I don't know. Somewhere cold. Maybe the Arctic. I know it gets like -40 down there. Anyways, so yeah, because that's where Lois Lane and him meet up, and he saves Lois Lane and he said, I found you later on, I can't publish your article, blah blah blah, we don't really need to go over all of this. All these little small things we don't need to. And then they kinda get all like he surrenders to the world basically. Which that's a stupid man, we all know. He didn't surrender to Zod, he surrendered to the world, and then Lois Lane has to come with him. And then, yeah. His figure, the shadow, basically, of his dad saves him. And then there's a big battle, and it's like a freaking awesome battle between him and Zod. He's like, "You don't touch my mother!" Ah! And then he slams him into the ground and crap loads, and he's still ain't dead. It's a lot of fun. We skip to the end, how he like defeats Zod. We shit it all, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a big battle at the end, and then it's like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and it's like in a, like, I don't know, it's like a Bang train station, something. I saw the movie Monday night. I don't remember much. Well, I do remember most of it, but I mean, small little details I don't. There's over somewhere, and then there's like this family by stairwell trapped in because Zod like has a laser on the wall, zzz, like that, and I thought that was a cool scene. And then it's like Superman has him in a headlock, and he's like, no, and then he breaks his neck before the family can get killed. That was it's so intense, man. You gotta go see the movie for yourself. It's intense. Everyone. Now I'm talking to everyone. That's it. So go downstairs. Go ahead. Anyways. But yeah. That's all I really want to talk about Man of Steel right now. That's all you really need to know. Well, that's all. I basically just gave you all the details about the movie, so there we go. So that's my Man of Steel spoiler talk. So my review of the Heat and my reviews of the Heat, Monsters University, White House Down, The All Ranger, Despicable Me 2. They're all gonna be up in these next few weeks. I hope. Or no. My next review will probably be the Nazi University or the Heat. So, stick around for those. Maybe, and also both of these will come up eventually. So, that was my, spoiler talk about Man of Steel. So, peace.